Set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one we'll be watching is this man. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Mills to Cooks there, and that connection good for a Houston first. Mills now. There again is Cooks, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
10 more there and another first down. The Texans are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Mills. Outright completes it to Jarwin. Touchdown! Blake Jarwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Now they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And you start to see how comfortable he's getting with this offense. He's understanding his blockers, understanding the playbook a little bit more, understanding his usage rate, and he's really thrived in the first part of the year.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 33. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Mills on the bootleg. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Mills. This will be complete to Mechie. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 6-0 our score after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They'll try and run for it and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Jaguars. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen, getting in there defensively. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 65 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league.
Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Operating from the gun, Mills. This ball caught by Mechie. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First down, Mills. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Mills. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 2. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. On 1st and 10, Mills. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
That's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 131 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, Mills. Caught left side by Mechie. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The Houston Texans were looking to add another playmaker to its receiving group this offseason, and they'll certainly get that from John Mechie from Alabama. He had over 2,000 yards in his final 2 years with the Crimson Tide. Expect to see him involved early and often in every game and really be a good blocker when they run the ball as well. Here, he catches the football and moves the chains.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game. And on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On second and 9, Mills. This to Jarwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 44. This offense so far on third down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Texans are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful? The Texans back out there and ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going underneath, complete to Jarwin. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
All-around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop it for a loss. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other, and they were both hoping that the other